If you remember our function from the last video, we could see that if we want to pass values from our script into our function, we need to do it through parameter passing by placing arguments into our function call, which give our parameters from our function definitions a value. And to return a value back to our script, we need to use the return statement. Let's go and expand on this a little further. So let's just say if our sum function was to set the value of a to equal its current value plus b, and then we returned the value of a, okay, we would see if we save and refresh, we'll get the same value as expected. But what happens if we then echo, let's give it a break here for readability, and then the concatenation operator, the value of x? Well, we know that x is being passed into sum as the first parameter, or as the first argument. So we can see that that's setting a to be the value of x, and b to be the value of y. Does that mean when we change the value of a, we're also changing the value of x? Or will it stay the same? Will it still be 5? Well, if we save and refresh, we can see that x is unchanged. That's because we're passing by value, okay? We're giving a the value stored in x. There's no relationship here other than simply passing in the value of our argument into our parameter. However, we can change that behavior by passing by reference. If you want to pass by reference, that means, and a good way to think about it is like this. We will be setting a to be looking at the same piece of memory that our argument in that position would be looking at as well. So you could think of it as x and a would be looking at the same value, the same memory together, sharing it. But how do we achieve that? It's actually very simple. If we just put an ampersand right in front of our parameter, that tells our function when we call it, we're passing by reference. So now if we save and refresh, you can see that we changed the value of 15. We still get the same value from our sum call, but x has been changed because the value that it's looking at has been updated. That's a really easy way to remember how the difference between pass by value and pass by reference.